Hey folks, LC here. Thought today we would pick a Paclock 90a-pro 7-pin cylinder. It's got both spool and serrated drivers. That last driver, that 7th one, is always a extra long bump resistant driver pin. These are pretty fun locks, pretty fun cylinders. You can, being 7 chambers, you can pin them up in all different ways. You can, I've got, I don't know, a dozen or so different cores with different biddings. But you can practice, whatever biddings you're having trouble with, or throw in some mushrooms or serrated key pins, just homemade pins, whatever you want. I'm going to be using a 50 thousandths covert instrument pry bar and my pack pick. This is a pick I made specially for deeper keyways, like a 7-pin lock. This is part of a, if I can get it over here, deeper or a larger pick set that I made of 3 different thicknesses. This is in 20 thousandths. I got a video on that if you want to go check it out. But at any rate, the shaft on this is 1 3/4 inches, so 1/4 inch longer than your normal shafts, just so you can get back to the last couple pins better. So let's just go through here and see what we got. They're always the boring part of the videos if you ever watch them. So feel free to hum to yourself. Man, that right there is really combined. Ain't this stuff in there? I think I just oversaid it now. Still getting some binders, so. Keep going down through here. A little bit of core movement, so. I don't know what that pin 5 is doing. That core movement, we should be getting pretty close. Just go down through here and jiggle these. See what we can, there we go. Dropped my tensioner, but we got her. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart and see what we got in it. Go ahead and take this set screw out. Drop our core. I'm going to go ahead and lock it back up. To be honest, I can't remember what pins were in here. None of the spools came into play. So these things, almost always have at least one, usually two spools in it. If I can get, there we go. So let's go ahead and dump out these key pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll go ahead and put 7 up there. So key pins in there. Go ahead and get our drivers out here. I'm going to start in the back first. There's that extra long bump resistant pin I was talking about. So we got a serrated, another serrated, another serrated, number 1 is also serrated, number 2 is a spool. Go ahead and put 6, 5, and 4 there. 3 goes right there. So it looks like we had serrated and looks like I just shot a spring across the room. There it is. Did I just shoot springs somewhere else? There's one. Look, we're still, oh, there it is. Springs everywhere. So let's go ahead and take a look at these pins. And we've got, that'll focus. We have got, of course, all standard key pins. We've got spools in, or I'm sorry, serrated in 1, 4, 5, and 6. Spools in 2 and 3, and then that big bump pin in the back. So we'll go ahead and throw it back together real quick, and then we will be done. I'm going to start in the back here. Put in 5, for the serrated, 6, I got springs wanting to play with each other. 6 is also the serrated. 7 is a, what's that, bump? 4, am I missing a spring again? 4 is a serrated. 3, spool. 2 is a spool. And 1, where's our string? But there it is. There is a serrated. So we'll go ahead and put these pins back in. Five, six, oh, that's seven. This one's six. Okay. Put it back together, make sure the key works, hold the core in while we pull the key out so we don't shoot pins everywhere. Put our spurt clip back on. Make sure one more time that our key works. Go ahead and see if I can get this and still keep it on camera. I hope all that was on camera. Be slightly upset if it wasn't. Getting them ball bearings to cooperate sometimes. Get my head out of the camera frame. Well, figure this is going to be the hardest part of the video, getting the core back in. And get our set screw in there. And folks, that is a Paclock 90a-pro. Y'all have a good day and go pick something.